Hi folks, give me just a quick second. Trying to get my audio working so I can actually hear things in the game. How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good last few hours of the year? There we go. Hope everybody's having a good end of the year. Ah, very good. Happy New Year. So, you just finished the session with the Old Republic. Did you end up, was it playing through the whole game of the Old Republic, or was it just, like, one part of the game? Right. By the way, I think El Perro needs to level up. Ooh, 12 points. Put that into... small part of the first expansion. He has no other points to point into there. Alright.
Yes.
Alright, so, as you guys probably saw on the evening events, I'm going to handle quests. Quests. The first place we need to go is Denerim. Because I got a ton of Drake skin, and I need to fix it. Light side soldier, guardian, melee run. Good man. Ah, this is fun.
Concentrate, like we practiced.
Now, children.
Fire!
Oh! Oh my gosh, the Old Republic. Oh my gosh, I love the Old Republic. Yeah, Old Republic is great. As far as MMOs go, it's fantastic. That did nothing. Also doesn't help that I'm like in the middle of everything. Ow. Ow. Well, somebody leveled up. Ah, Alistair. Let's, Mark of Death, yeah. Yeah, it's easy.
I think we work well together.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I never get tired of Drummond Cost. Drummond Cost is such a cool capital hub for an MMO. I know some people are like, I'm sure there's other MMOs out there that are like, oh, that's such a cool place to be. But like,
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe.
I love Drummond Cost.
Need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough.
You probably could solo it with level 22. I mean, here's the deal, right? I don't blame anybody for not soloing it because the multiplayer aspect of KOTOR is a lot. I mean, sorry, I guess it's just Tor. It's a lot of fun too, but I think that the Black Talon is one of those really fun multiplayer missions. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, first off, let's get this man further training. Now, actually, I also just realized that I don't think he actually needs to use two-handed weapons to use some of these abilities, right? Like shield, you have to have a shield to do these. But like pommel strike, I think you can do it without having a two-handed weapon. Yeah, good that you soloed it. Yes, here we go. It is fun to solo.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the farmers in Denerim.
Can you hand solo it?
Ferelden. How may we
Hand solo is like a level 78 rogue. Can he do anything with these Drake? Actually, I'm gonna check see what he has for sale before we do anything. So I gotta pawn some of this stuff. Ooh. Saw sword. Yeah, sell that. It's what you guys signed up for, right? I say that every time I have to go into a shop or anything like that. Ooh, that's right. I have a diamond. And a Vancy Voss. Yeah, I think that Sith sorcerers are just the coolest. And they have a great story too. Like I know that it's not as good of a story as some of the others, but it's so cool. All right. Felon's coat. Heavy plate armor. Yvonne's great mail. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Okay, but we have an important job.
You looking for fine armor?
You do anything about these Drake scales?
No. No, he can't. Did I hear right?
Yeah.
You, a man, you have Drake scales?
I do right here.
Look at this, Helen. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives.
So, like, the sorcerer or Sith Inquisitor is rags to riches. It's perfect rags to riches, right? You start as a literal slave and end up being, like, one of the masters of the Sith Empire, right? Then you have... Compare that to, like, the Sith Warrior, which is a good story as well, but you start that one off as basically like, okay, you already are kind of a badass, you just need to go through the training. I will say, though, I like the villain from the Sith Warrior campaign more than I like the villain of the Sith Inquisitor campaign.
I'd stake my life on it, friend.
Where is your humility when we really need it?
Cost. I should be paying you, friend, for the right, no, the privilege.
Pay him? No, Wade, no. We'll charge you.
I'll hear nothing of that, Heron.
Oh
This
my
is
gosh.
ship, and working on Drake's scales won't cost a bloody Orlesian penny.
How long will it take?
It will take however long it takes. You don't rush a masterpiece, my good man.
Yes, yes, that's right. It could take months, years even.
Yes, me too. That's exactly the way I like to play
It
it.
won't take that long, Heron. Unless I did some inlays of, oh, I know.
Yes, it wouldn't be complete without the inlays. Of course, the customer would have to agree.
Yeah. Barris is way better. Make the armor, be quick about it.
Yes, like the customer said, very quick. We have other orders.
They can wait. We're making art here.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Okay, so I guess I have to wait? Who is this?
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian scented oils in all of Denerim. For a lady friend, perhaps? Roses can
with,
open any woman's out, you know.
with, for example, it's so funny with the Inquisitor story, right? If you play as a good Inquisitor, one of the other characters, actually questions you about it, and they're like, why are you so kind to people? And it's like, well, y'all are about freedom, homie, and I just find more freedom in just being nice. And she's like, well, that seems weak. And it's like, well, you're a terrible person.
And smelling good is not. Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of
Yeah.
my patrons.
That's a good way of doing it.
The armor smith, Wade. Then to the south, he is quite the artiste, yes.
Where are you from?
I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? Your Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Valroyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year.
Well, I mean, if Denerim is a city. Tell me of Val Royale.
What I miss most are the clothes. The avenue of flowers this time of year has so many colors. And the skirts. Fine wools, cloths, many only the noble-born can afford. Ferelden is more muted. Its fashion's quite old. But I like the people of this city very much.
Why'd you leave?
Orlais has many, many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier, and we departed shortly
Chevalier.
after.
Well, what's there to see in the market?
Much of the city is still a mystery to me, but the markets is like my home. Circle and sorcered objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas in the
Ooh, I
alley
should check
north.
them out too.
The armorer, Wade, and his emporium are just to the south. If you need work, outside the rectory to the southeast is a chanter's board. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared though, they do put on many airs.
I had to go. Alright, well. Okay, the apprentice. We don't need to do. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Alright, let's go check back with Wade.
You're here about your order? I am very, very pleased to say it's done.
And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid?
So
The
what I'm
leather
gonna do-
isn't tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even. Look here. I see a splotch.
So what I'm going to do
It's
is I'm going to
fine.
do,
Truly, it's a work of art.
I'm going to take care of
Very
Flemeth,
well. Now,
and then I'm
can
going
we
to, yeah, I'm going to take care of Flemeth now, and then I'm going to, take care of the stone prisoner. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this will be good. I might regret wearing these, but you know what? We'll see how that turns out. But eventually I'm going to do Return to Ostagar and Warden's Keep, but I'm first going to do the items I talked about today. And then after I do everything from today, then I'm going to probably handle Orzammar. Alright. Flemeth's hut. Let's boogie. Ha! This should be. Oh, here we go. Wolves. Okay. There's wolves here, and there's lots of traps. Does anybody want to explain who set these traps up? Alright. Let's get some experience. Yay!
And I'm off.
Oh, I got myself a level.
All right.
Yes, I'm definitely gonna do. I'm definitely gonna do a. I'm definitely gonna do Return to Ostagar. Sorry, I'm gonna do Warden's Keep before I do Return to Ostagar. But that's not gonna be until probably after the Lands meet.
Yes.
Alright, now let's get in some wolves.
And I'm off.
Bye. Speaking of collecting pelts, tomorrow. Nah, not tomorrow. Whatever Wednesday is, the 1st, I'm going to be releasing a video on the Oregon Trail. Found it on Steam. I was like, you know what? I'm going to play it for poops and laughter. Alright. Let's boost up his stats anyway. Let's see, she's gonna go more into cunning. And me. Do I also want to start boosting strength so I can use more items? Kind of thinking that's not a bad idea. Let's raise cunning to end that up. Master survival. And then let's do mechanical expertise. Alright. You would do what? You would do Warden's Keep or Return to Ostagar first? Or are you saying you would do both of these before you do Orzammar? Let's do save. Cause I got a feeling this is gonna take a try or two.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune.
Interesting.
Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
19 strength. We know your little secret.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows how you extend your unusual, unnatural lifespan.
That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
Deserve to die. No, well, I just want the truth.
The truth, as if it were nothing. How like a man. No, far better the lie. Far better the comfort of blankets and shadows and a mother's love. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
No.
Shame. What will it be then?
You die.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come. She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Alright, let's boogie.
I need something that can swallow me.
Let's mark her death. Ha 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 ha! Ow! Oh, that's not good. Let's see here. Oh. Who she grabbed? Oh, she grabbed poor Liliana. Ow. And the dog is down too. Oh, we got her. We got her. Just you need to do a healing potion. And I need one as well. Okay, now... There we go. Ow! We got this. Oh yeah, we got this. Ho ho ho! Alistair! That should have been me to get the final blow, but what can I say?
Going.
Flemeth's key. That's all we get? We get a stupid key and a potent lyrium potion? Ah! Yeah, Mark of Death did wear off, but
All right.
still worked. Alright. Robes of Possession. -1 willpower, but good amount of spell of magic and defense. Yeah. And then Flemeth's Grimoire. Alright. Let's see. Part of me that just also thinks Arcane Mastery is not a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, I think aiming for Arcane Mastery is probably for the best. I love it. You only deserve the kill if you're romancing. Well, you know, Alistair, in a sense, might romance Morgan. We all know how that might turn out. Maybe. Alright, let's get out of the light and let's head to Soldier's Pass. Once we go to Soldier's Pass, then we will actually go to camp. Chat with this gentleman.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
You asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it.
Yeah, screw
Allow me
the
to
elf.
introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Flavius, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the roar, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather.
With
in
the
mountains.
roar?
Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been
Oh
one
god, this
miserable
guy's from
disaster
Fable,
after
isn't he?
another. I don't suppose
Sadly,
you
I've had neither.
consider helping a fellow out?
How?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated.
Right in the Power
Down there,
Stone.
which I can't.
Few
I
rows to
understand
Power
the
Stone before
by
come
heart.
again.
That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely.
The best thing to do with that
At
game
least.
is to just cheat the economic system and completely destroy the market so that you are the wealthiest that you can be, and then eat a ton of meat and fish until you've raised up all of your stats so that you're basically like a god among men at the age of like, we start at like the age of 20 and then like in a matter of a few days turn out to be like 60 years old. Be like, yeah, I aged 60 years in a matter of a few days. How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around and take it for a gemstone by some bandit.
I hear they're doing a
To be honest,
full-on
I don't
remake
know
of the
if it'll
series,
be
or at least the first Fable
paid
game.
too much to simply throw it away.
That was the thing that turned me off the Fable game, where it's like, you could be incredibly powerful, but you also were like 60 years old, and it's just like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, we all age and we all get older and I guess stronger, but like, you know, part of the whole being a hero thing is like having, I don't know, like having the kind of young heroics and then eventually age into it naturally.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Holland.
Again?
I'll mark
Yeah,
it on your map.
I think
Just
so.
hold up the rod.
I had
and say
heard-
Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
I hope it works. Personal golem
Best of luck
sounds
to you
good.
then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
I mean, like, Arnold was stacked. Arnold's the man. I saw a really funny interview he gave where he was like, did he ever do anything dishonest as a governor or anything, where he actively lied to somebody when he was governor? And the story he told was really funny. He was like, I vetoed a bill from a legislator that I really didn't like, and in the veto message, I perfectly spelled it out to be FUCKYOU. And then somebody looked at it and was like, hey, wait a minute. What does that spell? That was funny. I thought it was a funny story. If you can't spell, then it's not funny at all. Alright. Let's see. Sten, is there anything I can give you? Win, Ogren, Morgan, Zevran. Alright, Zevran.
You have excellent taste.
You're damn straight I have excellent taste. Oh, and I have some boots too.
That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know.
Be
how
careful
you
with
found it,
this.
but thank you.
It's easy to screw up towards the end. Oh, you mean like in giving the grimoire to Morgan?
But I'm not finished admiring them yet. Can you smell that? Like rotting flesh. Just like back in Antiva City. Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two, a bowl of fish chowder, and a corrupt politician, I'd really feel like I was home.
Oh, kind of like Boston.
And
I'm joking, Bostonians.
marvelous.
It's closer to my city. Alright, so Zevran probably at this stage... Oh, stone a prisoner? Let's see, any other items I need to give to our boy here? Win, Ogren, Morgan, Alistair, Morgan, anyone. Okay, cool. Yeah, his actually pretty... Yeah, 64. That's pretty good. Alright, Morgan!
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Alright. Flemeth's grimoire.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Major magic. Alright. Oh yeah, I should level these guys up. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. So, definitely increases strength. But I do also want to increase that. And then... There we go. And I'll make him a champion. Guess poison making. Why not? Alright. He's got full things there. Full warrior skills. There. Let's see. Shield. So, end of Stone Prisoner. You have to remind me, what do you because I don't even think I've ever messed up the stone prisoner. I know it happens. I just don't remember what exactly it is that you can mess up. Cunning. And erase that. Poisons. Survival. You might as well make him a master duelist. Unless... Yeah, no. Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, I do remember that. Judging by how well I did in the last puzzle. It's like, I'm sure it's fine. So for her, Mana Clash is also really good. Yeah, Mana Clash is so good. Then Alistair, make him also a champion. Yeah, okay. See, already have those handled. I think I'm going to give her some of the smaller things. Liliana doesn't need anything. Alright.
Oh, marvelous.
Okay. Alistair, Stone Warrior statuette.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
All right. There we go. Oh, and come on. There you go. Yeah. There we go. Alright. So now Morgan has her mommy's book. Jade Empire. I have never played Jade Empire. The only thing I've seen was oh man, now I feel like a moron. I'm gonna remember his name in just a little bit, but there's a YouTuber. He has really long reviews. Salt Factory did a really long review of Jade Empire. And it did not impress me much, but I at least, like...
Yes.
Yes.
I liked it.
Indeed.
Or, yeah. The problem, too, is I can't imagine it would work on my computer, right? I already crippled my computer from trying to run KOTOR. Not doing it right. Oh, I'm finding up the bark skin by myself. I see how it is. Okay. Ow. Down you go. That's right. Well, will be good for lyrium. Alright. Then death root.
And I'm off.
Where's the exit? Nope. Well, I'm a dum-dum. Where's the exit? There we go. There it is! With the pretty statues. Alright. Andrew, I think it was you that recommended I try out Pillars of Eternity. So I did download, I re-downloaded that. Hi, gentlemen. Slice and dice. I'm better than all of you. Woohoo! Alright, got more darkspawn over here. I'm gonna send you back to the, Ow! I'm gonna send you back to the archdemon in pieces. Unless I'm stunned. Thanks, Win. Oh, so cool. Topaz. Oh, I remember. Okay, so Diablo 2.
All right.
Right? Topaz was always my favorite gems because it was electricity. I loved electricity because electricity was like, oh my gosh, it's shooting electricity, it's so cool, right? Because like I was a Palpatine simp, and I what else? And I also liked the color. For some reason, the color of those particular topaz weapons was really cool. Willem's Cellar. What's down here? Wow, looks hideous. What's that? Strange crystal cluster. Okay. Mace made of dragon bone. Ah, someone wanted to die. Well, okay. Ow! I got knocked down! Mommy, I got knocked down! He hit me in the face! Yeah, Darkspawn, I thought we agreed. There was gonna be, no hitting in the face. No hits in the face. Ah!
You found something other than Darkspawn to occupy your time, haven't you?
I'm sorry?
You and Morrigan are... I saw her going into your tent last night. I didn't think she was there to tell you a bedtime story.
What? What? Of course not. If I wanted one, you'd be the one telling it.
Oh, how glib. I suppose you expect me to laugh and forget about you.
What?
Morrigan. She was... You are... You're giving her... I mean...
I'm not doing anything! Morgan was with me because we had something to discuss.
Really? That's all? I could have sworn I heard...
We were just talking. Maybe that's what you heard.
Maybe.
Honestly, guys, like, you guys saw what I did.
Well,
like...
This is certainly embarrassing. I jumped to conclusions I should not have.
Morgan and I are just friends.
I will salvage what I can of my dignity and go over there.
I still have the mortgage. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I think we've established there's already a fight brewing out amongst you guys about who is going to be, who is, Morgan's true lovely. Which one of you fine gentlemen's gonna do it? Because quite frankly, I don't need to be birthing any god babies. I'm already, or my wife's already having a baby in January. I do not need to have any questionable old god babies come from the spawn of my loins. Thank you very much. Ah. Hey, handsome. Alrighty. Good job, everyone.
Going.
Drake skin? Now, okay, does an opponent Andrew, are you agreed with this? Has he in fact defeated you? Because defeat only occurs when you concede defeat.
By the Maker, we're saved.
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
Of course not. The nobles don't care about you. No, I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here? Thank the Maker for our luck. But if you weren't sent by someone, why...
I can't blame you for that, Andrew. Did you see Dragon Age 2? A fine-looking lady. Well, I'm looking for whoever owned that statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Well, it can help out in stomping out Darkspawn. Good evening, Grimdawn. Can I walk through?
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
So you're saying the golem is defective?
How should I know? It must be. My father was its master, and it still killed him. Surely that's not normal behavior. My father's name was Wilhelm. Mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Well, I mean, I could take it away. But, you know. Anything else you can tell me about this golem?
My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'll see if I can help you.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Look, it's a laboratory with science and stuff. It's not like it's that big of a deal, right? Right? Nothing ever bad happened in a laboratory. Oppenheimer. Frankenstein. Marie Curie. No one ever died of terrible things in their laboratory. Fractured stone. Oh! Oh, that must be the radiation. Jeez. I expected a little more. Excuse me.
All right.
Enchanter's cowl. Oh, and an injury kit. Huzzah! A book.
Going.
The Journal of Enchanter William. Remarkable Greenstone and Harvest Ring. Well, that's just wonderful. Strange cluster. Crystal cluster. I promise I could speak. Oh, I can't. Talking is far too much for me. Ah.
Oh look, someone's come to play.
Oh
You
look.
have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Who's we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting?
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
Yeah, good dog.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
That's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
What are you really?
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
I'm not leaving without the girl.
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
You mean like possess her? No, I don't make deals with your kind.
No, Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Uh-oh. Is this what you guys were talking about? Yeah, I done goofed. Oh, I goofed. That's bad. Yeah, I messed up. Oh! Okay. I swear. I swear that the game just crashed. Oh my gosh. That was not... Wow. Okay. Apparently the game did not like me. Alright, let's see what autosave comes up. Alright. Actually, wow. I swear, it literally just crashed. Don't screw it up! Power word crash game. This is a good spell. Yeah, and there's no save against power word crash game. Oh man, I have to fight these shades again. Heaven forbid I don't kill them in like 3 hits. We work very well together. Alright. Let's also take a look at this, like, journal. Here we go. Shows me acting strangely. You can specify focus on the demon. Could it be, especially considering what the demon was attempting to keep me at all costs, or did it lead me to the information? Dismiss the demon is too dangerous. May continue holding it. Ah! I'm gonna guess. I'll try to deactivate Shale for the time being, then deal with the demon once and for all. Let it end here. I betcha. Next time, guess Flame Blade and Good Berries. I betcha that the demon was the thing that killed. Okay, let me also put it this way: if you guys are well ahead of me in realizing that it was the demon that killed, oh, well. It was the demon that killed what's-his-face, then, you know, it's good that you all realize that. I'm glad to see that you guys are ahead of me. Don't need this, but this is nice. Alright. Nope. Alright. Alright.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play.
Alright.
You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Who is we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Your cat finds me distracting.
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
That's not really a cat,
Of
is
course
it?
she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Yeah, your eyes glow. Right, because, I don't think you should be talking.
I am a
what
cat.
are you really?
Really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
What have you done with the girl?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise.
Okay, it's...
Release me, mortal.
I had to play the game. Once I play the game, then she shows her true form.
Leave this place forever.
Let you have the girl, you mean possess her?
Such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
I'll free you. I'm gonna do the lie.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting. Kitty is going to be free. I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so...
There you go. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see here. Well, it's all about getting this flame over to this. Yeah, so... Let's see.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
And I'm off. All right. Going.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
Alright. Turn these all around. Okay.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
No, it's not really. It's a cat. Ow! Alright, I need everybody to stand by there. There we go.
Kitty is my best friend.
Don't be silly. Cats are nobody's friend.
All right. Yes. All right.
Let's see here.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
And I'm off.
Ow! Fire hurts! Let's see. We need to get this tile over down there, so...
And I'm off.
No, wait. There we go.
Yes.
Dum ba dum 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 dum. On the dum dum dum
Yes.
Oh, it's a
dum
flower.
dum.
Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
No, it's not a flower. Wait. Nope. Wait a second.
Yes.
There we go.
Kitty
Okay.
says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in his room. Isn't that awful?
Going.
There we go. Got it.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
She doesn't care.
What's happening?
A wonderful thing.
Yeah. Oh, I see that. I thought it was tigers. Said I free you.
Betrayal. You will not take the girl. She is mine.
Kitty, you're scaring me. I won't let you inside me. I won't.
That's right, girl. Get out of here. Alright, gang. Let's go kill the reason why we can't monetize this video. Yeah, now we can't monetize this video. Thanks. Requires 20 strength. Oh. Well, poopy. Oh, no, I'm not going to use this. Yeah. Alright. Alrighty. Back up we go. Ah. Good job, everyone. I don't feel good. I feel weak. My bones hurt. That's right, we made this quick. Alright.
You did it! You freed her!
Of course I did.
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Dulan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
I wish I could give you the book and be like, I don't think that Shale killed your grandpappy. Alright, let's see. Small caltrop like demonic ichor I don't think I'm probably gonna use. So let's get rid of that. Get the glowing crystal. Alrighty. Now we gotta figure out what type of damage we want Shale to do. Alright. I command you, awaken!
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
It's embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked. Dulan Harn. Hey, Golem, wake up!
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Well, hello to you too.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear.
Such a crick in the neck.
Really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
I take it that wouldn't concern you.
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Okay, walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken?
Well, shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
Well, I hadn't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
You're welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Okay. I don't blame you. Sometimes my eyes hurt too after being on for too long. Thanks for stating the completely obvious.
You're welcome. It's good to have a purpose, you know.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Flavius. Pleasant to meet you.
This should be interesting.
What's next after this? I had originally thought of going to oh, come on. Can't I take it with me?
Yes.
No. Oh, yes. I know why. Yes. Yeah. Shale disapproves. Oh boy, we're starting off on a great foot. Let's get Shale something that it'll like.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do any of those. But I will be giving her. Yeah. Oh, actually, this is pretty good. Yeah. This is what? Small crystal? Large, brilliant. Now I need small. Converts all damage to cold damage. Converts all damage to nature damage. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, look at that! Roasty toasty, baby. Actually, if I do that, yeah, then he gets the full, Sheep gets the full set. That's awesome. All right, now let's go ahead and make you a real golem. All right, Constitution is 60, Strength is 47. That's awesome. Shale is fully set there. There. Death Blow, that's nice. Alright, what are some abilities that Shale has? Pulverizing Slam, Quake, Killing Blow. That's actually kind of a crummy ability. Stoneheart, Bellow, Regenerating Burst, Rock Barrage, huh, nice. Oh, the air aura, oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. All right. All right. We have a golem. Olaf's chest. Ooh, hello. Meh. Small, brilliant. Okay. So that is something else. So now we're at we can either do. Yeah, I like the idea of doing all electricity damage. Yeah. Zalbar. Zalbar can't talk, and Zalbar is basically like. No, sorry, yeah, Zalbar is a Wookiee, and the issue is that hearing Wookiee speak is really annoying. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Say Lavi. Any other places I go into? I don't think I can. Willem Cellar. Thanks to the world. Here we go. So next after this, if I were to say, I had originally thought of doing Orzammar after this. I do have a couple different options. Like I can do the Warden's Keep. I'm kind of thinking tell you what, I'm going to go back to camp. Go back to camp. Need chat with Liliana.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep. and they lurk in the shadows.
Do we know that the Darkspawn never sleep? It's not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
You never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
Don't change the subject.
There isn't much more I can say. My feelings have been laid bare. You are very special to me.
One or two. I kind of feel like... one, because that's kind of a connection.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and
What do wardens keep and then return to Ostagar?
You made me say all those things.
Yeah.
Why did you have said them first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward.
I thought you were comfortable around me.
Well, yes, but don't question me. I am a woman, and I reserve the right to be inconsistent. Oh, chivalry is so dead, making the lady spill her guts like that.
Kiss her! Curse the girl! Wynn's looking over there being like, oh, young love.
Well,
too bad she's our legion.
That settles it then.
Of course it settles it! Alright. Let's sell some stuff, then let's talk to Shale.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Well, I suppose.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
With your discount. That's right. I like discounts. Oh, jeez. Sell all those. Alright. Sell that. Let's see, sell the bolts. Oak branch. Heavy chainmail boots. Sell those. Good resistances. Problem is too is I'm not quite sure what which one of these gems I want to hold on to it and which ones I want to do away with. Now these... Okay, anything that's flawed, obviously, I'm getting rid of. Keep the brilliant ones for now. Alright. These random ass gifts. There we go. Alright, so. See, like, those are both really good. That's good for a mage. It's kind of useless. Reduces hostility. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, which one's better? +2 to all attributes, plus. But then I also get big resistances to. Yeah, I kind of like Helm of the Deep. That's really good. Alright, I think I've cleared up enough space. Take care, Grixis, and I think I'll do Warden's Keep. Yeah, I'll do Warden's Keep. Alright, let's talk to Shale.
I see it found some augmentation crystals.
Oops.
I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
They're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have.
Of course.
I find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Yeah, Shale. You're gonna be the prettiest golem ever. What's with the heavy sighs?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
I don't think our chances are that bad.
Oh, how adorable. Such hope is sweet to see, if a bit alarming. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Alright, Shale proves 4. Alright. I expected golems to be different.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, Master, I exist to serve the Master. I shall kill for the Master and only for the Master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
Are they dirty limericks?
Mostly they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
You just seem very animated.
I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing.
I agree. Yeah, golem is pretty handy.
Imagine the benefits. No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions. Walk underwater, crush the heads of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Okay. I think the comparison was made between Zalbar. I'm going to change your mind. Shale is similar, closer to similarity to HK-47. Still with me?
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
You're quite helpful.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.
Nothing from that. Let's see if there's any other questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
So, are those crystals in your skin?
I like to think of them as accessories.
What do they do?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
It's a dwarven thing, then?
So I would assume. My former master enjoyed poking around the ruins in the deep roads after all, and bartering with others who did. As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
But they could do other things too.
Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
Would you be willing to have more added?
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more.
I'm told that you killed your former master. I'm sure Shale could. I mean, if you gave Shale a sniper rifle, she would do some damage with it.
Oh, how interesting. Certainly I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague, but not non-existent.
Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why? You're fine as you are.
Flattery. And obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
Are you sure? Nothing at all?
There was pain. I do not feel it as soft creatures do, so the memory is an odd one. And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible. So sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall. At first, I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
So, maybe it's had something to do with the crystals?
Possibly. Except that he was not experimenting with the crystals at the time, I think. But my memory is not good. It may be correct. Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
Yeah, there we go. Neato. Alright, let me also look at... Not Morgan, not Zevran. Let's look at Sten real quick. Sten... I'm actually kind of thinking of, like, putting... on... And then... what sword does he have? Chase and Flat Blade? He's gotta change that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. Interesting. This is gonna be better. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Win. That's gonna be better. And then let's see. Let's compare the oak branch. Here we go. Yeah, her branch is better. Her sticky is better. Ah, there you go. Okay, and then I can actually give Zevran the Drake skin. Wait. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Alrighty. Let's go chat with our boy over here.
You're a hard man to find. Where am
You've been hanging out at my camp for a long time.
Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Flavius, I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did he make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My
It sure is.
grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last warden commander of Ferelden back when the wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
So what happened next?
Hard to say. After King Olin died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one, and our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Well, I'm surprised you kept the name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed of that.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Couldn't you go there yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
What would you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Well, your family's faith will be rewarded. I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. Alright, so, let me see here. Alright. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, let's go over. We gotta bring Alistair with us. Wynn and Shale. Alright. Let's go to Soldier's Peak. Fun, fun, happy time. Adventures in the Rhine? We're not in Germany. We're in Britannia.
And here we are. Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
How'd you find the map on your own?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Just tell me.
It came to me in my dreams. When I was a lad, I tried going through the tunnel by
The
myself,
dog sounds
got
skeptical.
horribly lost. But every now and again since, I've dreamt of it.
So why didn't you mention this before?
I didn't want you to think I was some moon-addled simpleton. I've my wits about me, but enough of that. I'll follow you from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Soldier's Peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Alright, let's... Oops. Meant to check on Shale's tactics. Now, what abilities does Shale have? If I do... Scrapper... Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's try that, just for starters. It's a good thing we're not taking a stealthy route.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor.
Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the king's advice then. Starve them out.
But the pig has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too.
No, you're completely crazy. No, I'm kidding. It's like a walking dream.
How's that possible?
Waking dream.
This place truly is haunted.
The veil is thin here. The circle tower was that way too.
The veil?
That's what separates us from the Fade and the demons.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Alright. Enemies! We need enemies! Ah! More enemies! I like the fact that Shale is like, woo! Yeah, I like the fact that Shale is really good at doing a lot of damage. Warden crossbow. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, what's over here? Interesting. Warden skeleton and alright, statue over here. And the establishment at the base of Soldier Peak. Alright. Let's go on inside and say hello.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens.
Signed by Grey Wardens, defenders who are besieged by King Arlen's. Catamilo, the Black Ferret, Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. The Quibbler, Cartography Martyr, David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, Binger the Bovine Brethren of the Bovine Brethren, Ferel the Feral, Sir Gratham the Untiring, and Jean Saleh Jason's Sons Les Argonos. Lucky Lucina, Mad Dog Tomatoes, Matthias the Bloody, McQuirk the Vile Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, the Stretched, and Packrat Dirksen. Sergeant Red Morrison, Santos the Silent Scimitar, Trollic Eric, Weak-Eyed Santos, and Wellborn the Exhaustive Fire.
Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud
Who was your
men,
cousin?
strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
Sounds like there's greatness in your blood.
Oh, well, that's kind of you to say. Generations of Dryadens have said that our stock were lions, fierce, proud, and noble. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Yeah, you have gabbed enough. Peasant. Okay, let's do... boost up strength. Yeah. War cry. Alright. Yeah. Ah, more enemies. Ow. Heal, please. Ha 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 ha! God, I love Mana Clash. Such a devastating spell. Here's a note. Message from Ban Molthwin Wolf. Woof. Barracks. Gentlemen. And I level up. Yay! Huzzah! Yeah, I'm gonna boost up strength. And device mastery. Excellent. I know I could boost up other things, but
Alright.
device mastery at least will let me unlock everything and I don't have to have another rogue with me. Ice arrow. Okay. And more ice arrows. Okay. Almost like the game is telling me something, but I'm pretty sure ice does not work against the undead very much. Although you would think it should, right? Like, the undead, they're made up of flesh, right? Especially like ghouls and whatnot. So, with that in mind, if flesh gets enough ice on it, then it would naturally like, you know, start to break away. So it should have an impact. It should work on it. Fire certainly is more effective, though. Demon. Neat. Archivist. Command. Grab the demon stuff. Spirit bomb. Archivist. Ah, an injury kit. Neat. Book is badly burned. You can make up a word here or there, and that is all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion's so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Yes! Sometimes. I mean...
What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Maybe there are other records?
We can only hope.
Well, I mean, like, rebellion... Like, this is not a shocker, right? Like, we knew that they rebelled. That's the reason why they were killed. Knock on the second floor. Alright. Enemies? Ah. Creepiness.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank!
Stab it, stab.
Avernus, we need you!
Ah, look at that.
Trusty's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes! Press them! Press them now!
Ah, eating and betraying.
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
Yeah.
Oh no, more fighting.
Oh no, more fighting. Ah, he's an abomination now. Yeah, Raven, you gotta watch out for that. Abominations aren't good for you. They're not good for your health. Okay? Don't worry, we'll go out in a little bit. Okay. Take a seat, sweetie. Dad needs to kill the demons from the darker side of wherever I'm supposed to kill them from. Oh yeah, the Fade. Excuse me? Excuse me? I think you need a kick to the nuts. Yeah, see how that turns out for you. Whoa. Ow. Ow. I'm on fire. Haha! I win.
The wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
So, wardens don't forbid blood magic. Anything it takes to win.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Answers may lie up ahead. Heavy chainmail and winter's breath. Radiates cold. Like air conditioning. Quartz. Elf root. Floor spar. Alright. Shrine. Hey, gang! Raspberry jam. How much you want to bet this is not actually raspberry jam? Commander's quarters. Knock, knock. Oh, hiya, Sophia.
Step no further.
Oh, hello.
Get this annoyance away from me. This one would speak with you.
Why should I speak with you?
Because this peak is mine. This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Levi, I'm afraid to tell you, but your great-great-grandmother is possessed.
That, or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Tell me about this deal.
I find it puzzling that you would consort with demons. Are they not evil?
The humans are capable of far greater evil than this one or its kind, Gollum. A deal with this one could advance your cause. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons. No more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
On behalf, I'm here on behalf of Levi. What can you tell me about Sophia Dryden?
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
What exactly am I
The
destroying?
magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
Yeah, I know, right? If you had that stick, and it, like, generates cold, heck yeah. What exactly will you do if I free you?
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
There's no way I'd make a deal with you.
Then you are a fool!
Yeah. Yeah. Miss. Goodbye. All right, here we go. Get Grey Warden Longsword, Blighted Grey Warden Commander Helmet, Warden Commander Gloves, Blighted Grey Warden Gloves. Let me see the difference between those. Fire resistance. Oh, I betcha I can actually use these items. Yeah, okay. Okay. Neat. And an emerald. Very good. Whew, oh man. Okay. Expert cold room. Probably should talk to Levi about what just happened.
All right.
Okay, let's talk to Levi.
I can't believe my great-great-grandmother was still alive. Well, sort of alive, sort of dead. I need a drink.
Yeah, I think you do. But before we get a drink, let's go check our wards. Shall we? Alright. So I do lose out on armor, but if I manage to wear the same kit, let me see what that does for me. So 21, 110, 103. Alright. 17, 118, 103. This looks so cool, though. I mean, this looks so cool. Let's see. 41.7 and 33.6. Let's swap that. 41.7. Let's try 2 longswords. Or we give the longsword to Alistair. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Yeah, look at that. Damage on main hand is 129.2. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, okay, and also let's give Alistair his actual armor. Oh my gosh, look at that. And boots. Oh, he's got the gloves. Excellent. Look at that. Oh, like a boss. Like a boss. Oh, and it's Ashen versus Cold. Okay. Yeah, okay. Look at that. Yeah, okay. 907. I think we're going to save the rest of the tower for next time, because it is getting a bit late. And I think next time... Oh, before we go, let's level up Win. Beautiful. We'll be singing that tomorrow. Everyone will be singing it. Everyone will be singing it tomorrow. Beautiful, beautiful. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and left to auld lang syne? Beautiful. And my friends would say, Andrew, you just scored a point. Yeah. Staff focus. Excellent. Yeah, that's going to be good. Alright. Well, to everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful and very happy new year. I hope everybody yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful new year. And 10 points for Gryffindor. I am like torn between which house I actually am in. I feel like I'm in Hugglepuff, because Hugglepuff is like the house that's like, you do what you want. Do what you want. It's a very like American house. Ravenclaw, I dig it. Ravenclaw is like, oh, the people who are clever, you know, which is good. You need clever people. So, all right, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful New Year's Eve celebration. Be safe. And I hope everybody, Animal House, and I hope everybody has a great, happy New Year. God bless you guys. You guys are amazing. And we'll be back. We'll be back on Thursday with some Neverwinter Nights. I am going to put up that Oregon Trail video for Wednesday. And yeah, then we'll be back with more of Magda, either later this week or next week, kind of depending on how my schedule turns out and how I'm doing on my schedule, my planning for my new set of guides. So with that, take care and good luck. We're all counting on you.